Hi, and welcome to Uncensored Hot Femme. I will stop saying what episodes we have because I don't fucking remember anymore. So let's just say they are building. The episodes are building. So that's amazing. I want to celebrate myself for still being here, although I'm not that on point every week, but I just need my me time. So I will do my best to bring you the episodes for like consistently in a feminine way. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm starting to really feel comfortable being here. Can sometimes be hard to speak on my own, but I've been doing it for so many years and still it's like, oh my God, this is new edge for me. But here we are, and today we're going to talk about how to honor the masculine. And if you are hearing something, it's still my kittens. I have so many cats here right now. I'm the crazy cat lady. Like my kids tell me that, yeah, so you're the neighborhood's crazy cat lady, and it's so true. And for you who are new here, my name is Anna. I'm the owner of the Royal Queendom, and I help good girls go bad being a motherfucking queen in sex and love. And yes, we have to have the motherfucking there because it's the no bullshit approach to sex and love. And it's just so much amazingness in my life right now that I don't even know where to begin before we dive into the masculine, honoring the masculine part. But it's like this expansion in this body, in this vessel that we are living on this earth with, like how we can expand our bodies so our soul and our spirit can just flourish so much more. How we can hold more pleasure, how we can hold more love, how we can open up even more. And it's not even opening up to men or to the masculine, it's for you. How can you open up and expand in yourself to hold more pleasure and greatness and goodness? Because, like, I'm having such a magical life that I also sometimes hit the pleasure ceiling, which I did yesterday. And it was like 24 hours of a bit of disconnection. And I just woke myself the fuck up and like, oh my God, hello, connect to yourself, stop avoiding. And it shifted so fast. And this is just normal that this happens because that's what expansion's like. We always hit the upper limit and then we crash through the fucking ceiling. And then we flourish, and then comes a new ceiling. And the only thing that you have to do is be relentless in this. Like you are so relentless in you thriving. You're so relentless in you living your best fucking life. You're so relentless in coming home to your body. You're so relentless in remembering who you are. You're so relentless in your truth, in who you are. Like you are living this life unleashed without the shackles. You are breaking through the illusions and you are coming home to yourself. And we don't understand sometimes that when we are in peace and in pleasure and in true love, it can feel uncomfortable because we have been programmed to be in the chaos and think that's excitement, but that's not true bliss. That's bullshit bliss because the other kind of pleasure, like truly consistent pleasure and peace, that's something else. So I just had to share that. And oh my God, yeah, right now it's like I shared in a group like I thought it was something unusual, men calling you lady or like this is not something new, but like when you are in your feminine essence, when you can speak life into men, when you can see the best in men and detach from any outcome that you have made up in your mind and just come home to yourself, be in your magic and know what to like look for, things shifts because that's how polarity works. Like if you shift into your feminine, others have to shift too. That's just how it works. It's cause and effect, right? It's the law of the universe. It's one of the universal laws. Like it has to work that way. And it's about you not being afraid of being too much or an inconvenience. Like I'm no longer giving a single fuck if someone thinks I'm an inconvenience. I know who I am and I know when I ask for something and I know when I'm where I'm coming from. That inner safety, but also the detachment from the results. Like if someone doesn't show up for you in the way that you thought, that's just fine. And that brings me into how we want to honor the masculine. And first of all, I would like to say that the reason we want to honor the masculine is because that's who we are as a woman. That's who we want to be as a woman. Like you honoring the masculine. And that means the masculine in your internal masculine, finding safety and stability in your inner masculine, but also in the external masculine. So, as I said, like, if you are in your feminine, if you are in your power and you can see the divine masculine in men, you will evoke more of that. Because where attention goes, energy flows, right? We all, not all, but many have heard this. So if you're looking for every way someone can hurt you, if you're looking for how someone is not showing up for you, yes, congratulations, you will get more of that. And this is not something woo-woo, it's fucking law. And we want to honor the masculine because you being a woman, you being feminine, you being embodied is because you are in your power, because you want to be in your power. And creating an intention, of course, or intentions around your life, around men, because that's who you are, because you are a woman of integrity, because you are who you are, and you are unshamed and like you honor yourself, you respect yourself. So we honor the masculine because we are feminine, we're leaning back, and we are learning, we are observing, we are watching, and we are also unafraid and unapologetic about what we want. Not in a controlling way, not in a demanding way, but in an invitational way. And also with high standards. So this means that you have to create clarity, you have to be intentional. So when something doesn't align with what you want and who you are, you know how to walk the fuck away. That's how you are magnetic. So honoring the masculine. Yes, we honor the masculine in who a man is. We see what they bring to the table, and most of all, we see who they are. Every fucking person on this planet have something they offer. Like, if you would ask me, even the men that have been unaligned with me, even where it's been trauma bonding and bullshit stuff, especially with every kind of new awareness, when we up level our awareness, we can look back and see where we were blind. Oh, yeah, like I was on a date and he brought me water when I said I was thirsty, like that little thing. He was attuned to me. I didn't say like, can you go get me water? No, I just said, oh my God, I'm thirsty. He brought me water. But I was so uncomfortable in my own skin. I was so blinded that I could notice it afterwards. But like in the moment, to be receptive in the moment is you being in your feminine. and that will evoke and inspire the masculine more. And also, this is like what I help my clients with. So this week, one of my clients came in and like she's a powerhouse woman. Like she's truly, I think she is super cool. She's a badass. And she has totally shifted in 1 month. And like when she came in and like told me about how she was playing around her sexuality, how she was leaning back and how her man, she's been married for years and years and years, started to come to her. Like, I'm like, "Pfft, this is fucking awesome." Or my other client that texted me, like she was waiting for her, for someone making her breakfast. He picks her up always, although she has her own car. He cooks for her, he fixes her, what's the English word? Um, Food for the day after, buys her power bars and everything, checks in on her. He knows her favorite drink. Like that's something. When you are present in the moment, when you are a peaceful, pleasure-filled woman, the right man will respond. I would say a lot of men would respond, but not everyone is consistent, if it makes sense. So that means that they know how to be in the present moment. They know how to appreciate their man. And I also help them to see this because it can be so easy to get blinded and blocked by your own blind spots and where you are creating the Lulu stuff so they can respond in the moment and appreciate. So, I mean, we all know, we're not all know, but like I've went through a lot of learning in this life around men, and this is now my magic because I can help other women like you see this when they are dating, in their marriage, around love and sexuality and intimacy. I would say I'm excellent at seeing your blind spots and helping you in this area, whilst sometimes I wish I had someone like me to help me. But I think this is also not only around your man or in dating, it's in general. Because if this is who you are as a woman, this is how you show up in your everyday life. You are not feminine as an act when you are dating, it's who you are when you walk out the door. That means that you see this in every man. You see the divine masculine in every man and you lean back. You don't try to pick up and control stuff when someone doesn't lean in. Because, like, I love the power of silence. I teach all my clients the power of silence. It's like if someone doesn't pick up on something too, then it falls away. But this is the magic where they actually lean in many times. So I believe it's so important to appreciate someone also for who they are because it's not only about providership in the sense like we are some entitled princess that should get everything like we want. Like it's so much about seeing someone for who they are, for good and bad, and see if it aligns. And also like we can still be the one who is respectful. And that is also because we don't want to diminish our own inner masculine. We don't want to disrespect our own inner masculine. And if you're doing that, if you're carrying a lot of resentment towards the masculine, which if you have watched this hot mess of a podcast, you've seen that I still have been working around my resentment towards masculine. And it's an ongoing process. So, yeah, we have so many layers to purify ourselves from. And that means that we don't have to wait somewhere over the rainbow. Like we can embody this right now. And yes, my clients have been doing this work for many, many years. And I just help them shift into the embodiment piece of it, to truly anchor into it once and for all, to really be the mirror for them. And you are also a mirror for the men you meet, for good and bad. So, yeah, I would say the way to honor the masculine, if you haven't heard it, like what's most important to men? Respect. And sometimes it can be hard to respect someone when they are actually out of integrity, when they are not showing up, when they are triggered in the wounding and so on. But like, how can we be respectful because it's that mutual respect? How can we be respectful through who we are? Like, it could be easy to tell someone, I respect you. Yeah. What's the detail in that? What is it that you do respect? And what do you appreciate? When you put on those glasses, so it becomes your fucking nature, which is like second nature to see this, it just starts becoming effortless. And when you do this, of course, men won't show up for you. Like, I thought it was kind of a rarity that men would say like nice things to women, but it isn't. And one man once told me, it's because you are good looking, Anna. And I beg to differ because this week my neighbor helped me with my tires to get them out to the car. And when I came in, I had pesto all over my teeth, and he still invited me to help me further with my car and started calling me a lady. And I'm like, so nice. And I mean, I went to the mechanics, what's the word, like to change my tires, and I forgot my tires because I'm not good with cars. And like, I didn't feel dumb. He asked me if I could come next week, which I couldn't. So I gave him another date, but I also asked him, like, would today work? And he was like, yeah, if I do it on lunch. And I didn't feel like an inconvenience. I actually brought him lunch because he fixed my car at his lunch break. I was so happy. I was even going to help him pick out the tires that was super dirty because I'm not afraid to get dirty. And he was like, lady, let me do this. Don't get your hands dirty. Go sit in the sun and relax. And yes, sunbathe, didn't he say? But I like to say that yourself while I do this. Or maybe you just wanted me out of the way. Yeah, so how can you honor the masculine? And if it's hard for you to do so, ask yourself why. What is it bringing up for you? For a lot of women, it can be, why should I go first? Why should I open my heart first? Why should I be respectful when he yada yada yada? Because you don't even see the things men already do. You are Delulu many times. It's it's so many things that I have thought one way and it has actually been another way. And my boyfriends, my lovers, like, yes, things have been messed up, but they have also had so many good qualities. Like my last lover, he even got a friend to come visit so he could help me with my business. He helped me with so many things. He cooked for me. Like, he was so amazing in so many ways. And yes, there was also bullshit stuff, but that's what I'm saying. How can you see the amazingness? And if it's not enough in the sense that it's not aligned, what's your intention yourself? How do you create that clarity? And how do you get rid of your own blocks so you can show up as the woman you want to be, so you can feel like you can respect yourself, I might add. So that's what I wanted to bring to you today. And yeah, I'm feeling really excited for the upcoming episodes in this podcast. Like the Anna that started this podcast and the one sitting here is totally different. I think my ego has settled down. And yeah, just let this land in you and see if anything comes up. And if you want one-on-one mentorship, so you can shift in your dating life or in your marriage or come home to your femininity or pleasure, or maybe you want some juicy sex, then please reach out to me, slide into my DMs, and let's chat.